This is the unit plan digital story of the blog for the art traditions of printmaking around the world. We will be using Web 2.0 tools in this thematic unit: the Animoto, the Prezi, digital storytelling, and of course our blog. Printmaking has its roots in prehistoric times. Humans placed their hands on cave walls and blew pigment on them to create images. These are Sumerian cylinder seals that were created approximately at 500 BC and used for writing on clay tablets. These are Chinese scrolls that scholars used to create rubbings from carved text around 200 AD. This slide is a picture of our woodcut lesson, Chinese woodblock printing. Our next slide is a surrealist print from 1935 by Roger Villard from Lesson Plan 2 on surrealist printmaking. This is the 5E handout that we used in the surrealist printmaking lesson plan. This is from lesson plan number 3 on concept attainment and impressionism. The next two slides are the advanced visual organizers that we used with the concept attainment lesson plan to review previously learned images and to make comparisons to those that were going to be impressionistic images that we were viewing in class. Our next lesson plan, lesson plan 4, was over medieval art. It was an inductive model lesson plan. This lesson plan had several stages. The next prints are going to show the stages of the study print, brainstorming, and other stages of our lesson plan. This was one of our more extensively complex lesson plans for this thematic unit. Our next lesson plan was over Japanese printmaking and a lesson that we did on hybrid creatures. This slide shows some Japanese bunnies, and the next slide is going to show an advanced visual organizer with stem sentences and the essential questions that we were using for this thematic unit. Our next slide is of a student exemplar of their hybrid creature called the Panda Cat Fairy. Students created these hybrid creatures individually and then went back to their groups. They also wrote a creative story explaining the mythology of their group's chosen hybrid creature. Final project for this lesson was the group's presentation to the class. Our last lesson is our project-based learning lesson, where we chose hunger as our problem. We wanted to know how could art alleviate hunger in the community. The next slide is of our anchor video to engage the students in our project-based learning project. And our last slide is a student artifact of the video created after the project-based learning project. These lesson plans were co-created by Rhonda Viola Church, Julie Cook, Sarah Wilson, and Sing Shi Sai. Music provided by Tubeway Army.